I was in a position where I was working as a sales manager in a large full-service hotel. I was struggling to meet my numbers. There were a number of different constraints on the hotel and motivation challenges of being a young millennial. I wasn't maybe necessarily as knuckled down as I needed to be, but failing to recognize the opportunity to ask for help. And by the time it occurred to me that I needed help, it was already too late. I found myself on action plans, and before I knew it, I was out of a job. Put really simply, it was about learning humility. Not thinking I had all the answers, not thinking I knew better than everybody else. My sort of natural extroversion is something I always have to manage, cater it to the right audience, and so it was a very powerful lesson in just kind of taking a step back, trying to take everything all in and be much more strategic and focused in my efforts, not being scattershot. There is a quote that I used to get from one of my old GMs, Mr. Aquinde. He was a very traditional sort of GM in that respect. When I was in my 20s, he was already in his 70s, large full-service hotel, resort background, and he used to always tell us, everybody in the hotel, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you better be listening twice as much as you talk or you're going to miss everything. That is a great challenge for me day to day as a talker, but something that I have to constantly remind myself, and when I do, it tends to work out.